welcome back to another video on this channel. I thought it would be fun to show you guys how I organize my planner for school, and maybe this can help you guys be prepared and motivated for the next school year. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I plan out my whole schedule. It's always a good idea to have a set of sticky notes and stickers to help you stay more organized. So here I have some from Avery. These are just some tabs and some dots. They were really cheap, maybe a dollar and some change. And these are just regular sticky notes that I picked up at the dollar store. And these sticky notes are made for the Happy Planner. That is what I'm using to plan out my week. So this is what it looks like. I got it off on Amazon. And it's really handy because you can click it anywhere you want in your agenda. I have it on my first page. So yeah, it's very important to have some sticky notes around, especially if you like to plan your week ahead like I do. It's also good to have some pens. So here I have some Muji pens. I have 3 black pens. I have this one, and a Micron. 2 highlighters and 2 gel pens. So it's good to have variety so you can organize things by color, have to-do lists highlighted. I'll show you all how I use all these and incorporate them in my planner. So this is just an example spread. It looks crazy, but that's how med school is. So here, what I like about the Happy Planner is that it comes with a side little calendar, and so I highlight the week that we are in, and I just put a sticker here, some goals. So as you can see, I run out of space. This was before I bought, I'll show you some tabs to write the to-do list, but this is how I would plan out my days. And I had a full schedule, so this is what I did. So as you can see, my classes, I would use the little Avery sticky dots and place them either in the morning or afternoon, but all my classes were either in the morning or afternoon, so I didn't really have to do much of, you know, having it evening. I'm so glad I didn't have evening classes. But so yeah, so I color-coded each of my classes. So pink, I would use it for microbiology. Green, I would use it for physiology. Yellow for biochem. And orange for anatomy. So I feel like it's a good system because, as you can see, if I find another spread, I can easily see when I have what. And I got used to just noticing the class by the color. So that's one good thing to do with these sticky dots, is to label all your classes. If you have more, you can either, you know, color in this yellow, or I'm pretty sure you can find dots with more than just these 4 colors. But yeah, so it's always a great idea to just go ahead and label your classes with these dots. This is another week in my spread. The next tip I have for you guys is to invest in a good black pen. This is a Pigma Micron pen. You can find these at any arts and crafts stores, Amazon. I bought this from AC Moore. And the reason I say to invest in a good black pen is because the way I take my notes and the way I write things down, once I'm done with something, I like to highlight it. So you see here, I highlight what I have already finished. If you have a black pen that smudges when you highlight, that is not good, and I hate that. So a pen like this, when you highlight over it, it would not smudge. So that brings me to my next tip, highlighters. Have a color set for the week or the whole year if you want. I just varied by week. So as you see here, I have start pre-reading biochem, start taking notes on micro, but I was also doing other things. So I could not finish these, so I didn't highlight them. But here I had written out, write out bio notes, write out micro notes. And once I finished that task, I would take a highlighter and I would go over it and highlight it. So whatever I didn't finish for the week, I would put it off to the weekend. So on top of that, I also have here a to-do list or to finish, whatever. And so once I finished it again, I would highlight it. And I feel like that is a great system to easily eyeball what exactly you got done in the week and what you need to go over. So having a black pen and 2 great highlighters, 1 highlighter is a great idea to stay organized. So here we are with another spread. Here I'm using the Avery tabs as well as the tabs I ordered for the Happy Planner on Amazon. And as you see here, how I color-coded each class, I also have a color coding system with the tabs. And usually these tabs are for meetings, lunch breaks, or study sessions. So here I have Q&As, I have workshops for anatomy, more study periods, and mandatory meetings. So as you can see, I also keep up with the highlighting routine. Whatever I didn't finish, I either circled it so I could finish it during the weekend, and I also would write it up here so that I had a better visual of what exactly I needed to get done. And again, the week over here is highlighted so I know what week we are on. And finally, my last tip to you is to organize your monthly calendar. Many agendas bring a monthly calendar, or you can just make your own or use one of those big wall calendars and plan out your exams, all of them, and a study routine. So here I had, I had to review for my final, so I reviewed everything I learned weeks 1 and 2, weeks 2 and 3, week 4, up until I got to my final. So that's how I laid it out, and I just highlighted the days that I really had to get things done so that I would be able to continue the week with the things I had planned for it. And lastly, my final tip to you guys is to make your agenda your own. If it's for school, do not clutter it or try to clutter it with a bunch of stickers. I've seen many videos here on YouTube where people go ahead and cover the boxes before they even know if something might come up or if something important, like let's say they didn't know about an upcoming quiz, but they already filled in all the squares with some washi tape or something. I suggest always taking a day, Sunday night, Saturday night, to plan out your week with everything you're supposed to do. So you already know your school schedule. So also go ahead and plan out everything exactly. So at 2 p.m., start reading micronotes. Plan out when you're going to take dinner. 6 p.m. start reading. And these are guidelines. These aren't you have to do it at 2 p.m. It's just a nice way to stay on track and to stay focused, so that when it comes to the end of the week, you didn't feel like you really missed out much. So if you know that you're going to have, let's say, anatomy first, and you know you're going to have biochem right after Tuesday morning, plan out the afternoon and the evening to study and to do whatever work is needed for those classes. And then after your whole week is planned out, then you can go ahead and decorate it however you want it. But for college especially, you want to make sure you have the room to be able to organize all your thoughts, organize all your homeworks, study plans, meetings with professors, everything, so that everything is at reach and you're able to see everything as the days go by. So this is it. And I hope that I was able to give you some tips by showing you my planner. If you would like to see more of my planner or how I plan my weeks, like live, as in I, take a spread and I sit down and I show you guys how I organize my week, let me know and I will do that for you. But I really hope that this helped you guys out, and I hope that you guys are excited about the upcoming year, and stay tuned for more videos. As always, please rate and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.